The Board of Control for Cricket in India (BCCI) has regulated the practice sessions for the Indian Premier League (IPL) teams for the upcoming season with no more than 7 sessions. There were no such restrictions in the previous editions. The BCCI has also said there can only be 2 warm-up games or centre wicket practice sessions. In a note to the franchises recently, the BCCI has clearly outlined the new rules, and they are in line with a recent directive to the IPL centres to not let the grounds for use of any local games, Legends Leagues or celebrity tournaments. The BCCI wants the ground and the pitch in prime condition for the league. CricBuzz reported about it on February 8. In advance of the first match of the season and as set out in the stadium agreement, teams may have up to 7 practice sessions of up to 3 hours in duration under floodlights, of which 2 can be practice matches or open nets as decided by the team. The practice matches to take place on one of the side wickets of the main square. If a team is playing a practice match under lights, the duration of the match should not exceed more than 3.5 hours. As per the operational rules, practice matches require the prior written approval of the BCCI. The BCCI note, seen by CricBuzz, says, in order to prepare the pitch for the season, no practice sessions or practice matches may be played on the main square in the 4 days leading up to the relevant franchisee's first home match of the season. However, 1 side wicket per team will be provided for range hitting on these days. During this period, if requested by the home franchisee, the state association. The revised regulations have been put in place in view of the venues taking load during domestic matches, being played close to the start of the IPL season. The IPL commences at Eden Gardens in Kolkata on March 22 with a match between reigning champions Kolkata Knight Riders and Royal Challengers Bengaluru. Conflict resolution. The BCCI also proposed a method in case both teams want to practice at the same time. The board will adjudicate on the matter. Says the proposed resolution, in the event that the home and away teams wish to practice at the same time, BCCI will ask the 2 team managers to try and resolve the double booking, either by one of the teams taking another session or by the 2 teams sharing the session. In the event that the 2 teams cannot resolve the double booking, BCCI will determine the practice times having considered the requests of both teams, with the likely outcome that 2 2-hour slots are created, thereby giving both teams similar playing conditions with exclusive use of the ground, e.g. 18.00, 20.00 and 20.00, 22.00. Range hitting. BCCI has also said that the teams will be able to practice range hitting throughout their scheduled practice session. 1 wicket for each team will be prepared at the extreme edge on both sides of the main square. Teams may use the wicket for range hitting, bowling run-throughs, run-ups, throw-downs, or any other intended purpose. Please note that requests for open or partially open nets will not be entertained. Additionally, the nets must be open towards the non-pavilion side to prevent injuries. In the interest of safety, no one other than players, team support staff and net bowlers will be on the field of play during this time, the BCCI note says. Practice during tournament. 1. Teams will get 2 nets in the practice area and 1 of the side wickets on the main square to do range hitting. For the Mumbai venue, if both the teams are practicing at the same time, teams will get 2 wickets each. 2. No open nets will be allowed. 3. If one of the teams finishes their practice early, the other team is not allowed to use the wickets for their practice. 4. No practice will be allowed on match.